Hi, Helen Gakuru here, an urban gardener. Well, I know I've not been here for a minute or two, right? But yeah, we've been doing a bit of gardening all through that time. We've just finished the summer crops, which were mainly the sweet potatoes. Well, the capsicum took a bit of time to get to the ground, but they're on the ground. I know they will get into the cool season. We'll see what to do. But basically, that season is sort of ending, and right now I am preparing for the next season. And then the season that is coming is the cold season, the wet season, the rainy season, which means now we're getting to the veggie time, more of the local veggies and some other veggies, right? Well, in also that period of time that I've been away, it got me thinking a bit in the sense that I needed to learn a bit more of how I can improve my gardening skills. And one of the things which I came to realize is quite important and fundamental in growing anything is soil. Without knowing your soil, and what kind of crop it can produce, then honestly, you'll be doing a lot of running around in the garden and not doing very well. And those sweet potatoes are a clear indication of why my learning soil is so vital. Knowing that sweet potatoes need well draining soil has got quite a lot of significance, right? What I have here is more of clay soil, which becomes a bit compacted. But I know after learning a bit on soil science and all that, I've come to realize there's some of the things which I can be able to do to make that soil a bit better and accommodative to such plants as sweet potatoes and any other tubers that need a well draining soil. The other things which well, I'm still in the process of learning, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to implement things like the pH and all those things that are very important in learning the texture of the soil and all those. I'm quite keen on coming to share a bit of what I am learning on this whole journey of soil science. We're bringing the not very too scientific things, things which we can actually, use on the ground, right? So that's something I'm quite keen and interested in doing. Yeah, and something else which I've been very sort of passionate in doing, and I've invested a lot of time and energy, and that is making a compost. And my interest is to make what they're calling a thermocompost or a hot compost. And um, well, I've been doing composting for quite a long while. I think since 2019, I've been having a compost. But what I've been having is a very slow compost. It takes almost 1 year, 2 years to get something substantial. And I thought, I need something that can do better, faster and all that. And also, something I can be able to take care of. There's some of these plants which you get, which have got other things, like seeds, some fungal infections or something like that, that you don't want to transfer in the next lot. Well, you're not supposed to put some of those things which have got diseases and things like that on there, but sometimes you can't help it. Like right now, I'm trying as much as possible to get as much of those greens as I can, and you can't know what is what. But we are going to make sure that we try and get the best compost as we can, and the only way to do that is to do more of the thermocompost, the hot compost, mixing the greens, the green vegetables, and grass clippings and all those things, and some brown matter, which is what we call a carbon. Those are things we're going to get in once I start sharing some of the things which I'm learning and things which I'm actually implementing. And I'm seeing quite a very good product coming out. Like for example, I've got a pawpaw tree next to the compost and it's doing very well. It has started thriving far much better than it was before, you know. And that is quite indicative of what learning these soil science and all these other things are doing. I'm hoping that I can be able to advance in that and get to a level where I can actually implement a lot more than what I am doing right now. But so far, so good. So hopefully I'm hoping that you'll be able to come along with me, learn with me, and we can be able to share what we are doing, right? And create a very good urban garden system of some sort, right? So from me to you, have a lovely evening, have a lovely gardening session, right? Yeah,